Hey, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. We're back with the latest weekly seed from the alttpr subreddit. It can't get much worse than last week, but hopefully it's much better. Last week's seed was a doozy. So many trolley item locations, and the progression was something I haven't seen in all of the seeds I've run. The kicker was Mirror was on Trinex, and then you needed the flute to get to Mire. That was in Mimic Cave, so it forced you to go into Turtle Rock at least twice. And it was just not great. So, hopefully, like I said, this week's is a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Alright. Tracker's good. Timer, I think. Let's just double check. Where's my timer? Let's see if that worked. Okay. We're good. Alright, so now that that's all set, we can get started. Get going here in 3, 2, 1, now. No, we won't. Our timer didn't start. Not sure what's going on with this. We had it before. Alright, let's give this a try. 3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Now we're good. What do we got? 3 crystals and a red crystal in Eastern. Good stuff. I missed. Oh, we're not getting the tree pull here. Two for 2 on bottles. How about that? Cool. Alright, let's head to Lost Woods and the village. So key there, that's cool. Yeah, I took a little break after last week's seed. I just couldn't. I needed to recharge after that one. It's been a long time. Not that I'm the best runner by any means, but it has been a long time. Ooh, that's a good tree pull. It's been a long time since I've done a seed that was that far over 2 hours, an open seed that was that far over 2 hours. I think it was like a 215 or something like that. Piece of heart. Not gonna need that. But yeah, another thing last week was, I mean, I ended up doing it as an all dungeon seed. Didn't have to. But I blind pulled Ped. And I wasn't alone in pulling Ped blind. Because the book was on the desert ledge. And the only way to get to the desert ledge without the book is with the flute and the mirror, which were both in Turtle Rock. Yeah, it was a miserable seed. It's the next level tree pull here. Single rupees. Not nearly as good. No bombs yet. So we'll go this way. I'm not going to take the chance. We've got the money. But we have a couple of places we can check before we buy bombs. Maybe we get lucky. Not the 10-pack I was hoping to see. Powder's nice. That's a good safety to have. Once we get the hammer, we can open up Magic Bat, but we'll just buy bombs. Like I said, we have the money. So, not a big deal. Can we do this without disturbing any chickens? Yes, we can. Okay. Just like money laundering, I guess. I give him my 100 rupees, he gives me 100 back. Oh, plenty of money. Oh my. So that's two 300 rupee items. Plus the bottle vendor gave us 100 back. Then we had the tree pull for 80 rupees. Alright, so we did have to buy the bombs. We didn't get any bombs anywhere. So, good call there. And I am going to go down. I'll check the library and the race game, just in case. It's probably a more efficient way to do it, but... I like the information. Alright, well we need to come back here with the boots. No. Not so much, that one. And no. So let's head south. See what we find. We'll have to do Mini Moldorm Cave on 6 bombs unless we find some more. 2 chances right here. And another piece of heart. I think with all the ones I've skipped so far, I'd have a full heart container. Be close. This first one's always the hardest. For me anyways. And unlucky on that one. But we make up for it with a double there. Perfect. Alright, so 4 bombs, which is fine. Average is 1 per. Early lamp, early mushroom. Early hookshot. This was a good place to go. And more bombs. I didn't even realize that. Or I didn't say that at least. So we can do some work and escape, but we'd have to do it with bombs, which I don't love. So what's here? Alright, there's my heart container. It's a quick detour. We're actually going to turn in that mushroom now. Then we'll head over towards Eastern Palace and Saha. At some point I'll figure out what the stun prize is. It just won't be right now. I could have done it there, actually. Alright, let's see what we got. Hopefully something good that makes it worth coming here so early. I mean, I guess. You know what? Since we're here, and we've got a ton of money, let's just do that right now. Small magic is our stun prize tonight. It's a freaking minefield. A moving minefield. Alright, Let's see what Saha's hiding back here. We can also check and see where the green pendant is. Ice Palace. Hey, way to run into your own bomb. That's pretty good. It's all blue. Although that ice rod could potentially be useful. Last week we found it early and we needed it. Could be again this week. So if there's nothing here, we've got escape, and we've got Agina. But we're running out of places for things to be. So we're still 2 items short of Dark World access. Sorry, 3 items short. We haven't anything for Dark World access. We're 2 items short of Agate Tower access. There's got to be a couple of things. Okay, there's something. It's a weapon, which is nice. But there's probably going to be at least one more good item in here. Because that, I don't think, opens anything by itself. Like it's Magic Bat. But I'm not going to go all the way to the village for Magic Bat just yet. Alright, so... there's 1 item left. Like I said, it theoretically should be good. Because at this point we're down to, what, 5 checks? In logic. Actually, I guess we can get all the way back to Back of Escape, so that's... I think 6 total. So 9 checks counting Eastern, if the big chest is an item. Now, if it's the bow, we can just finish it right now. Very unlikely that it's the bow, though. Alright, so it's the last item anyways. So, I'm thinking escape. Now that we have the hammer. Because otherwise it's a couple of single one-off checks that I really don't want to do right now. It's alright, I want to take a couple of hits anyways, because we are going to probably Death Warp to check the rest of it. So that was crap. So 2 more checks down here. I'm gonna pick up that bomb. Alright, so it's items everywhere else. So that's 5 more checks. So there's 1 down here, there's Dark Cross, and then 3 in the back. So with 5 checks, I think better than average chance that we will have something in here. Okay, we like that. Yep, come get me, fine. Got other things to check in this castle. Thank you. So 1 item away from Agate Tower. Still 2 items away from Dark World access. So the question is, what do we do next? Which I think depends greatly on whether or not we find anything here. And I think odds are pretty good we'll find at least 1 item that we need. There's 1. So we're looking either for... I mean, there's actually a decent amount of things we could get that could give us extra checks. I mean, the most obvious one would be... Oh, you went over here. The most obvious one would be either a glove or the cape. There's the cape. Do I make the play? I'm gonna check Magic Bat first. I think it's a little quicker to get to than Agina's Cave, since we are only 1 item away. I'm thinking it's gonna be Aga required for Dark World, though. Just a gut feeling. But we're here, we might as well check it. Oh, held on too long. You know what? I am going to check Agina. If I can avoid Agate Tower at all. I mean, it's probably going to be necessary, but I can try to avoid it. Quick peek at what's on the ledge, too. A sword on the ledge. That's exciting. So we should be able to get that at some point. Might not be our Master Soda, might be one of the other upgrades. Alright, so Aga required. Which I kind of thought, but I had to take the chance. Alright, let's do it. Another Agaseed. And Andre is, at least one of the runners who runs these weeklies calls it. Which I kind of like. If you're a tennis fan, you might pick up on it, but calls it an Andre because it's an Agaseed. It's Andre Agassi, tennis player. I don't think it's quite caught on yet, but I like it. So this is not the lowest percent Aga Tower, but it's not the best. I'll try to make it through this room without alerting any of the guards. And we did. Ow. So red mail is nice. Especially on only 5 hearts. Juke you. Alright, very good. This is the room I need to kill. We got the key. Don't know how. I was running away. Not my cleanest climb, but we're getting it done. So I guess the question is going to be, is the progression going to be on pyramid, or is it going to be in pod? With no glove and no flippers, those are the only places we can go. Actually, I guess we could go south to Hype Cave too. We have the hammer. So we could go that route. And it's possible we're bow locked out of pod anyways. Alright, how many blue balls are we gonna get? Dragging him, sir. That's 1. Good start. 2, even better. Okay. Keep this up, please. Can this end it? Yes, it can. Alright, 2 blue balls, so not bad. You tell me I'm gonna get 2, I'll take that more often than not. Alright, so it's not there. So I'm gonna hold off on pod. Actually, let's. Pod's a crystal. Swamp's a pendant. Myers a pendant. And our other 5/6 is Skull Woods. Right, I am gonna go. Check out Hype Cave. I'm gonna skip pod for now. Sir, thank you. That red mail really coming in handy. Oof. What a bad, bad Hype Cave. Let's see what Stumpy has for us. Nothing good. So where else can we go? Pyramid was nothing. It's pod. I'll take the wavy coin. So it's pod. Can we get anywhere else? We actually, you know what? I think we can get over to the Village of Outcasts, right? Where am I going? I need to get to the Dark World. I was trying to go to pod through the Light World, which I can't do without gloves, which I don't have. Yeah, with the hammer, I think I can get over to Village of Outcasts. But let's check out pod first. And we need to open it. And there's the possibility we're bow locked, but we need to open it anyways. Then we can just save quit and go back and head over to the village and check out Thieves Town. But if we're not bow locked, we can make a decent amount of checks in here. If we are bow locked, we can make exactly one. So it's a little bit of a gamble. Just don't want to get hit. Thank you. Quick check in here. Like I said, we can full clear Thieves. It's just gonna take a long time to get over there. You need to walk all the way around. Alright, are we bow locked? Yes. But I'll take an upgraded sword. Alright, so let's head over to the village. Take that bomb, too. Spin move. Yeah, because I think we can get to the hookshot spot from up here. Yes. Right there. Okay. So this is how we were supposed to get around here. Which is kind of annoying. Traveling in the Dark World without a glove is tedious. And no boots. So we just have to hoof it slowly around the whole world, basically. I am not going to check Skull Woods just yet. Probably do that after we do Thieves Town. Okay. So that means that our butter sword is sitting on the desert ledge. That's kind of cool. I don't hate that. There's no guarantee that we get it. I mean, it's a pretty safe bet. This desert's a crystal, so we have to get at least there. And if we can get into desert, then we can just head down and pick up that sword quickly. Alright, let's go finally. At what, 34 minutes, we'll go into our first dungeon that we can clear. I don't think I can hook onto that anyways. I think because there's an anti-fairy underneath that, so I don't think I can hook onto it. I mean, I missed anyways, so in this instance it didn't matter. Alright, so 2 items in the front, pretty standard. Let's check out the back. At this point, we just don't want to see that small key. We can skip one check. Really? I can't believe we found all these swords. Definitely gonna make this a lot easier. These guys I can just kill. Okay. So the next chest is either going to be an item or a small key. And if it's an item, I think we can officially rule out the big chest here, because I don't think blind can have the small key in this mode. I mean, obviously, with key sanity and other more complicated modes, I'm sure he can. But I'm fairly certain that in this... oh, I need to kill this room, that's right. Because I don't have a glove. So what are we going to find for progression here? There's got to be some kind of progression on blind at this point. Oh, I guess it could be in Skull Woods, actually. Which is the next place to check. But we are running out of places for progression. Alright, so we could cheese this with the cape. I hopefully won't need to with, what is that, 9 hearts? Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, alright, so we took, what, 2 hits, I think? Alright, arrows, so... nothing good in here. We got a crystal, which is nice. So there's got to be something in Skull Woods. Can't go that way. So let's go this way. Alright, let's see what we have here. There's got to be something here. I think this is the last spot we can check. I think this is because with us being bow locked out of pod. I don't know where else we can go. So there's got to be something else here. And it's probably in the big chest. I think this is going to be a small key. Nope, it's not. So that gets us up to Death Mountain. So the progression is gloves. You have to do Aga. Go to Skull Woods the long way to get the glove. Which will get you up to Death Mountain, which should get us more progression. We can also finish Hera while we're up here. So this is another seed that's not looking too great. It's just like drips and drabs of progression. Long, complicated, awful progression. Clearly I need to not run these seeds so late. Alright, old man, what do you got? Nope. so we can full clear Hera, even if we have to do the basement. The flippers up on Spec Rock. So we will... Actually, yeah, we might not need those. There is a chance that we do not need those, logically. Because both of the dungeons that you would need them for are pendants. I mean, there's a good chance there's, what, 9 items between those 2 dungeons, plus all the flippers checks? There's a decent chance that we will need to get those flippers, but without the mirror, we can't even think about it. So we kind of have an all-red theme going on. We've got the red tunic, the fire shield, we've got the tempered sword. So it's like a reddish, orangish thing going. Kind of cool. All red items, jeez. Okay. So... we need to be careful on how we route this mountain to try to get as much done in one go without the mirror. So I think what we need to do... well, let's check this first. So that's nothing. I think what we need to do is do Hera, come back, do Hera, we come back, we do Spiral Cave, then we do the dark half of Death Mountain. You serious right now? Alright. Alright. Kill you right now. That's one item. Nice. I don't trust myself to bomb jump this. Didn't want to see that, though. We just want an item. Ugh. So we're really hoping for an item on Moldorm here so we don't need to go into the basement. If you swing your sword the right way, it would help. Alright. Item, please. Ugh. Killing me here. Alright. That's what, 2 crystals? So, making progress, slow and steady. Perfect. Alright, quick break. So what else is open? With those mitts, what else is open? smith chain. Of course. And we need that to get back across. Yeah, smith chain's open. Catfish is open. We didn't get a chance to check bumper ledge because we got soft locked out of Skull Woods. Alright, we know that the floating island was nothing. I think it was 5 rupees, maybe? I mean, we can't get to it anyway, so it doesn't really matter right now, but... yeah, smith chain, bumper ledge. We can do spike cave too. That's in logic with what we have. I don't love it, but might as well do it while we're up here. As anybody who's watched me before can tell you, Spike Cave is my least favorite check in the game. And part of the logic last week, it actually held a required item. It had a medallion to get us into, I think it was Turtle Rock. Oh, that's our 4th bottle. Yeah, I think it might have been Ether to get us into Turtle Rock. And I actually did it the first time I came up to Dark Death Mountain, which I usually don't do. I'm not going to check the medallion requirement because I have all 3. That's another spot to check. Alright, let's go check Spike Cave and watch there be nothing there. Wasn't trying to deboost my way through that, but I did. Yep, that's what we need right there. Nothing. What a waste. Okay. So we've got no good options, really. So what we'll do is we'll check Shovel on our way to the village. And I guess do awful mirrorless smith chain. Because we're out on dungeons. Red guard, yep. There you are. Forgot about that screen. So the good news is I can get around the world with the mitts now pretty easily. I can go to any warp point I want. The bad news is I've got to do it super slow, and I don't have anywhere good to go. Alright, so quick check on Bumper Ledge before we go into Smiths, and we can do hammer pegs too. Alright. Not even close. Not worth. Hook to that sign. Hook to that, yes. Let's do hammer pegs now, so we don't have to backtrack. Alright, progression, where are you? Not there. Oh, where am I going? Alright, so we can grab the Smith, we'll save quit. After we do this, we can do purple chest. And then it might be worth fake flippering to the Zora area. Because I don't know what else we would have left. So our only logical checks are here, purple chest, catfish, and Zora. It ain't here. So it's just which bad checks do you want to do? And so far, I feel like I've guessed wrong every time. This rate is going to be another 2+ hour seed. So what do we need? What do we need? Do we need the bow? Do we need the fire rod? We need the book. We need Samaria. Well, I guess technically we don't need the book if we find the mirror and the flute. We just need to get to desert. Desert, so let's say book for desert. Bow for eastern and pod. Fire Rod and Samaria for TR. And Fire Rod for Skullwood. So we're 5 items away still. It's not here. So I guess we'll check Zora first. And we can fake flipper and grab the items in the Waterfall Fairy Cave, which are not in logic. We can also check here as well. Yeah, alright. So nothing on Lake Hylia Island. Well, nothing we need on Lake Hylia Island. Again, this check, not in logic that I'm doing right now. You need the flippers for this. Doesn't matter. Alright, so now up to Zora's domain. For 1 logical check and 2 out of logic checks coming up right here. We can also check and see what she will fill our bottles with. Alright, so just a useless cave overall. So we need to hope that there is something on Zora. We don't need to come back, which is nice. So if it's not here, it's on Catfish. Please be here. Okay. So that gives us Pod and Eastern. So let's go do Eastern first, because we don't have the mirror. I feel like I've said this a lot. I think last week was a very similar thing. No mirror. Get out of here. So there's a lot of similarities between this seed and last week's seed, which I don't like. Alright, so we know there's not an item here. I just want to finish it. Just to knock it out, because we don't have the mirror. I keep saying it. But it's Pod and it's Catfish are the only places with progression possibilities. That's not the bow, you moron. Although I think I can just... yeah. Didn't even need the bow. Alright, so one room away from the boss. Let's do it. Oh, I missed it. Alright, whatever. So with all that early money, although technically I don't think that was in Logic, the Zora play. It wasn't in Logic until we found that glove, and that glove was in Skull Woods. So another really, really awful set of progression. I don't know who's rolling these seeds, but been a couple of doozies the last couple of weeks. I'm kidding. I appreciate the person who does roll these seeds for us. But after last week, I was really hoping for something a little bit easier. But this is another slog of a seed. Who knows? Maybe it'll open up here in Pod. My hope is that we get at least enough progression to not have to worry about catfish. So that'd be like a fire rod. Let's grab that. We're a little short on arrows. Oh. So what have we seen? We've seen a sword, a compass. I think the rest of the front has to be small keys. So I think we can actually skip this chest and the one below it. Made it. We're gonna try it anyways and hope that the big key isn't in there. book gets us into desert. Ugh. Is the big key? Did I skip the big key? I mean, it can be in... It can be in... I should probably... I'll have to come back. Anyways... I'm really just banking on it being in here, I guess, at this point. Not looking good. Okay. Got a little lucky. Okay, and the flute. Along with that book. So that means that Harmless Hellway is going to be key for a key, but we need it. And it means, I think, that both of the items that skipped in the front are small keys, like I thought, and there'll be an item on the boss. So, next step, activate that flute. Go to desert. See if we need the boots, which is another item I didn't consider. We are at least, at minimum, 2 items from go mode. Don't do that. Yeah, because worst case, even if we do need the boots for desert, we can go grab the final sword upgrade. Alright. Pretty solid. So this should be an item. There's 1 item left. I think it's got to be here. It is, but it's not anything we need. So that is our 4th crystal. So let's go activate that flute. So there's kind of that southwest corner, there's mire and desert. And then it's, I think, Ether Tablet and Catfish, I think, are the only other places that might have progression. I think it's the only places I haven't checked yet. We don't even know if we can beat desert. We're about to find out, but... Looking for Samaria, we're looking for Fire Rod. Potentially looking for boots. Yeah, so this will be the sword. I did say it probably wouldn't be our Master Sword when we saw it. But we found those other two swords pretty quick after. Excuse me. So let's see if we are boots locked. Maybe not. We got a shot here. It's a good item too. Not necessary, but it's a good item. I mean, with all these bottles, we shouldn't need it, but if boots happen to be in here, I will grab it. But I'm not coming back in here just for that. Alright. So let's go finish this, and then we can go into Mire. See what's in there. Well, that'll be our first pendant dungeon that we go into. Should be like an hour 20. So that's pretty good. We've avoided pendant dungeons for this long, mostly because we couldn't get into them. We still can't get into Swamp. Or Ice, logically. We could get into Ice. If we wanted to. We could probably finish... I think we could finish Ice if we fake flippered. I don't want to. We gotta find the mirror some point soon. Because we need the mirror to get to the flippers, which unlock 2 dungeons. Oh, so close to getting that one. Alright, this should finish it right here. Yep. Alright, so I am not coming back for half magic. I've just decided that now. Ain't happening. And what are we gonna need? Bombos. Not gonna mark it, doesn't matter. We can get into both dungeons that require medallions. Mm. No. Excuse me. We're still looking for Samaria. And we don't... Skullwoods we can beat, but we've already got both items out of there. Excuse me. So there's no reason to go there right now. I never grabbed the butter sword. Just realized that. Is it worth going back? If we find the mirror in here, we should get it. But if we don't, if we happen to just find Samaria, how much time is it gonna save? It's only worth it if we find the mirror, I think. Again, if it's not here, I think it has to be ether tablet or catfish. Excuse me. We still haven't found any items in here yet. We've only got 3 more checks. So the question is, if we find Samaria here, do we just beeline for TR? I mean, probably, but what if we need the boots? Alright, 1 item, so this is the last check we can do here. And it's the mirror. Alright, so let's go get that butter sword. Didn't want to see the mirror though, because that opens up quite a few checks. It's unfortunate. The mirror is the one item I did not want to see. But I did say it had to be somewhere, right? Alright, so we want... I guess we have to get those flippers, right? Let's see. Can Samaria be on Ped? No. Because we need it for Meyer. So Ped is dead. I don't need to worry about that. Can check Ether Tablet while we're up here as well. That's unfortunate. This would be the best spot for it right now. Nope. Let's go Pendant Swamp, I guess. Where am I going? Six checks versus 4. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we can do K45. Just get that out of the way. Not there. So we can do Bombo's Tablet after we do Swamp. Alright, so where is the damn red cane? Not there. We gotta check left side. Just because we're looking for one item. Hopefully. At this point, I don't want to need the boots unless we happen to see them before we get Samaria. That's our first item here. I don't know why I'm grabbing this key. I shouldn't be grabbing this key. Should have skipped this key and grabbed the one near the boss if I needed it. It's alright, it's already done. The only place I'm gonna feel bad if the cane is there is catfish, because we could have had that a long time ago. I mean, am I behind? Yes. Way behind. But if it's on catfish, I am way behind. If it's in either swamp or ice, I'm not that far behind. But can't be worried about that now. Only thing I need to be worried about is where to find the red cane. Right there. Alright. Well, let's do it. Let's take the chance. Let's go finish Skull Woods. Then we'll head up into TR. So best case scenario is, well, number one, we don't need boots at all, but if we need the boots, best case scenario is they're in TR somewhere, because we'll more than likely have to clear the whole thing anyways. How many keys do I have? 0. Nice. So we're going to use that green potion. Alright, so we beat this. We head up to Turtle Rock. We beat that. So this will be... not the worst time. That was last week, but... considering the progression last week and the progression this week. It's been a rough couple of weeks. What did I do? I shouldn't need these. I hope I don't need them. But I have the money. I might as well. So what do we think the medallion is to open TR? We never looked. So Meyer was Bombos. I'm gonna say Quake. I'm gonna say it's Quake. Just a feeling. No real reason behind it. Alright, moment of truth. Also Bombos. So we didn't need catfish, hopefully. I say hopefully because the boots could be there. They better not be there. Or if they are, we better not need them. At this point, we'd only need them for the torch item in GT, which could be the big key. It's definitely possible. We've had it happen before in these weeklies. I think one of my more recent practice seeds that I ran offline, I think, had the big key on the torch. So it definitely happens. Just taking hit after hit. That one I can do. It's just going up that I haven't apparently figured out. Alright, so no big key yet. Oh, we have a bunch of small, so it could be in this chest. Where am I going? Where am I going? Just up. Thank you. Jeez. Alright, so that's the big key. So no lava chest tonight. boots anyways, so it doesn't matter if I get bunny beamed or not. I can't go, like it doesn't change my speed at all. Which means I can't attack, but that room, you really don't need to attack, you just need to avoid. Yeah, we'll take that. Both of those, actually. So we're not going to do Mimic Cave. I was going to say, I hope the small key is here because we can skip Laser Bridge entirely now. I'll check this next chest. Just because it could be... I was gonna say it could be silvers. It was not, but it could have been. Whatever, that's fine. Gold Sword makes this an easy fight. So I don't feel awful about where I am time-wise. Because I don't know how fast people are going to get to Meyer to get that mirror. I mean, you needed the flute out of, what was it, Pod, right? This big chest in Pod. So I don't see people digging Meyer too early. So I might actually be in okay shape. I mean, not like top 3 or anything, but top half ideally. That's about where I end up in these things. Oh, it's gonna hurt me. I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. It's fine. Half a heart's not a big deal. So we're going to go left, and we're going to see right off the bat if we need to get those boots. And if we need to get those boots, we're going to hope and pray that they are somewhere in GT. Because if they're in Mimic Cave, again, and I skip it, well, not they in Mimic Cave, but if there's an item in Mimic Cave again, I'm going to be very, very upset. Alright, moment of truth. We're good. There's a low % chance anyways, but until you see it, at least me, I'm never comfortable. So now we're just looking for that big key. Oh, Silvers, look at you. Okay. Surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. Oh, and the boots were in GT anyways. How about that? So yeah, definitely not going to go back to desert. I don't know if I'm going to get there. This is going to be close. Those 2 hits, I don't know that I am. Yeah. Ah. All right. Another small key. And the big key. Alright, so there's literally nothing else I think that we could need. We got silvers. I mean, we know where half magic is. We know we're not getting it. We have all 4 bottles. I don't think there's anything else that could have helped us. Now it's just making sure we climb correctly. I keep forgetting I have the boots. Got them so late. Use this opportunity to fill up on some magic. Oh, too far. We want silvers for this. Alright, let's try it again. Damn it. This is quite possibly my worst Aga 2 fight in a long time. Wouldn't hate arrows here, just in case. I need to grab this magic. Well, I don't need to, I guess, but I am going to. Alright, so we'll get a refill here. 1, 2. Said I don't think there's anything that I would need. Do not knock me off of this platform, you jerk. Okay. I will validate. Keep the memes alive, right? Sure. Okay. So in-game time, hopefully somewhere around 150. If we get some decent patterns. This isn't awful. It's a little off on that third one. Again, not awful. That's a triple. So you just need one. These are good patterns. Those are good patterns. You could double triple that. So we could possibly sub 150 this in game time. Could possibly sub 151 this real time. I think that's enough hits, I hope. Yeah, it is. Alright. So GT had the silvers and the boots. We only checked like 12. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna get there. Oh, I did. Ooh, I almost fell off too. Oh, I can get a double here. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna sub 151 here. Hope. Yeah, we should. Why won't the timer stop? Thanks for playing. So I gotta play around with my timer a little bit. I don't know why it's not stopping when I hit the stop button, but it was not stopping. So this will be a sub 150 most likely. Now let's quick peek. Let's see what we have for other times. Actually, I guess I could look. I have it up here. Just refresh it, just in case. So 159, 134. Good for you. 2 hours. 126. How are these people doing these in 130? 159, 146 from one of the stronger runners. There's a DQ due to accidental reset, but they were 159. There's a DNF, 157, 225, I could see that. If you don't go into... If you save Swamp for last, I could definitely see that. 149, 220, 212. This is another not great seed for times. This is another DQ from Kirby. Why did he DQ? Oh, he used save states. Okay. Let's see, what else? There's a 134. So, alright, 148. That's actually going to be one of the better times. It's going to be top, right now, like top 5 or 6. So, that's actually, I'm actually kind of impressed. I think it helped that Samaria was where it was because nobody was getting that quick. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. There were people that finished in 130. You know, low 130s or even below 130. But the majority of the runners, I feel like, aren't going to get Samaria that quickly. Considering it, like, the way to get into Swamp, you had to go to Mire, get the mirror, go back up to Death Mountain, get the flippers, and then go back down to Swamp. It's a little bit of a slog. I mean, you have flute, so it's not as bad, but no boots. So you gotta walk everywhere. Like, it's tough. There are probably a couple of ways I could have saved time. And off the top of my head, I'm thinking going right to Thieves Town instead of doing that first check in pod, which got me a sword, so it wasn't the end of the world, but with a decent chance to be bow locked versus a fully clearable a crystal dungeon. Probably should have gone there first. Then it's possible I wouldn't have had to double dip pod. Outside of that, just off the top of my head, there's probably very, very minor routing decisions. Things like going to K45 instead of going right into Swamp. Like, little things like that could have saved seconds here or there. But as far as, like, decisions, I think the only one that's coming to mind is going into pod right after, or going to pod instead of going to the village. But outside of that, I don't think I played this one too badly, at least routing wise. Got a little lucky that I checked left side Swamp when I did, as opposed to finishing. But I feel like if you're one item potentially from Go Mode, I feel like you almost have to do it that way. Just worked out that it was there. But, it was a slow seed, and it was pretty linear for the most part. Once you got to Dark World, it was Thieves Town, which didn't have any progression, by the way. But that led you to Skull Woods, which had the glove, which sent you up to Death Mountain to Hera, which had the bow, which sent you into Eastern and Pod pod had the book to get you into desert and the flute to get you into mire, which had the mirror. Actually, where were mitts? Were mitts also in pod? Oh, mitts were in Paradox Cave. This Paradox Cave was loaded. It had a couple of things. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I dipped anything that didn't need to be dipped. Like the one pendant dungeon I went into, or actually both pendant dungeons I went into were required. Mire had the mirror, and Swamp had Smaria. So, I said, routing-wise, I feel pretty good about how I did it. Execution was okay. I got worse toward the end. I'm tired. It's late. But all in all, not too bad. I'll take it. It was slightly better than last week's seed, but close enough that I was getting a little worried there for a second. But that will do it for me, I think. Let's see. Oh. Do we have anything we can raid right now? No. So, I'll just end it here. Write this up. And head to bed. So, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will try to get on... stream another one of these later this week. Hopefully I will see you all then. Have a good night.